One of the main reasons that I chose to come to the University of Washington was the emphasis placed on engaging with diverse communities. The global perspective that both the music education and ethnomusicology program embraces is directly in line with my prior experiences. For the past several years, I've traveled to many countries and engaged in various types of work with different groups. The focus of these trips has always been developing community through music. I've been to Mexico to work with a community center that uses music as an intervention for at-risk youth, to Peru to learn from musical masters in El Carmen and Cusco and discuss the hopes that they have for transmitting their important cultural knowledge to their youth, to Tanzania to volunteer at the Shamwino Arts and Cultural Center for the annual Wagogo Music Festival, and Ghana to learn Ewe music and engage in discussions regarding efforts at making their musical practices more sustainable in the face of encroaching global influences. At UW, I've completely committed myself to bridging the classroom and community in various contexts. Currently, I'm the liaison for an official partnership between the School of Music and Gitamate Music Center in Yangon, Burma. I visited Gitamate in the summer of 2016 to help them in developing a teaching artist program that will train new teachers to apply their musical skills in various educational settings, including government, monastic, private, and international schools. The goal is to create a cadre of highly trained individuals that are positioned to develop their own musical programs as the educational climate in Burma shifts to be more inclusive of schooling that emphasizes collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, and communication. To continue this work and engage with Burmese community locally, I have also volunteered with several groups including the Coalition for Refugees of Burma and the Burma-Myanmar Student Association. During this trip in the summer of 2016, I also paid a visit to Bandung, Indonesia to visit a visiting artist from UW, Ade Suparman. During this trip, I had the opportunity to study Kecapi from the Tarawangsa tradition in Sumedang with a collaborator of his. This style of music has deep rural roots, and as is the case with most folk music, it is often ignored by the youth in favor of more lucrative styles. In return for teaching me, I donated funds to pay for the production of CDs so that Pahabun could share his music widely in an effort to make it more visible and generate more interest from the youth. Locally, I also perform and volunteer with the group, the Seattle Fandango Project. This group performs for various functions in the Latino community in Seattle and is focused on community development as well as political activism in this traditionally underserved community. Lastly, I'm a member of the group the Give Back Brass Band, whose mission is to perform, teach, and generally engage with communities that typically lack access to live music performances. This group is comprised of UW alumni who I'd met during my time here. Since I've been a part of this group, we have raised over $1,000 from our busking events to donate to charity and have performed at various homeless shelters, the King County Juvenile Detention Center, and even Tent City 3, which was recently welcomed onto the UW campus. I've also embraced many leadership opportunities during my time at UW. I've been asked several times by my professors to share my knowledge of community building through music in the classroom, co-presented at the Shoreline School District with a professor from the Music Education Department on the topic of multicultural music education, and I've even secured a year-long TA-ship through the American Ethnic Studies Department, where I continue to bridge the gap between music education and ethnic studies. All of this in addition to study, research, co-authoring a book on world music pedagogy that will be published by Routledge, and conference presentations both nationally and internationally. I'm grateful for the opportunities that UW has allowed me to explore, and I look forward to continuing to represent the university with the utmost professionalism, compassion, enthusiasm, and excellence. Thank you for your time.